EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Liberty National Golf Club in the Garden State, it's live final round coverage of the New Jersey Challenge. What a week and weekend this has been so far. Everything you want in a golf tournament. By nightfall, we will have our winner. As you take a look at the current leaderboard on this Sunday afternoon, our leader here on this Sunday is our featured golfer. He's got a sizable advantage here as he looks to increase it further. And that's a good way to start this final round. It's in the fairway at the first. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
We're looking at 131 yards left to the flag, and that pin, well, it's back left today.
I suspect a little bit of a misset with the approach shot. That ball barely gets on the front edge.
Gonna have to take pretty much a full swing at this one with the putter because this one is into the hill and the hole is cut back. Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. Okay, that's in for par here at the first, and he'll remain well in control of this tournament. First par 3 of the day is a good one. It's better than 200 yards. The winds are always the issue here. You need to hit a well-struck shot. We come now to our first par 3 of the day, the 219 yards second. A changing wind can cause problems here. Avoid the large bunker to the left and hit it close. Okay, fortunate there. That ball hops onto the green, and he'll be left with that for his birdie. Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
And this is a putt pros practice for hours, slightly uphill and dead straight.
quite online, and that'll drift a couple feet by. That finished off for par here at the second. And he's going to maintain that substantial lead. Up next, the 395-yard par 4 third. Tight driving hole with best view on the left, fairway tilting right to left, so a drive right center is ideal. Driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. So after the big drive, this, a short approach to the par 4. Okay, that's acceptable there. 17-foot putt here. Got it there, but not quite on target. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. Here now at the second par 3 of the day, 193-yard fourth. Magnificent views of the Manhattan skyline framing a figure 8 green. Missed that. It's tough up and down. This is heading left, and it may need to stop quickly. Up, that had hazard written on it all the way, and it is into the water left of this par 3 green. Okay, so the drop made, and this will become his third at the par 3. Good stuff, though it is for a bogey 4. Unfortunately, with a big lead already, very little damage done. Onward now to the 427-yard par 4 fifth. Elevated tee offering a view of a water hazard that runs along the entire left side. Tee shot in the short grass is the key to success here. Driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. From the fairway, Iona, this his second.
Yeah, we're looking at 132 yards to the flagstick. Wind into the face, so you'll definitely need to account for that.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realise if you just miss hit the middle of the club by a quarter of an inch, you lose 10%. That's right, 10%.
Yeah, you had a pretty good run at that, but it won't go down. Still pretty good from there. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he's going to stay at minus 24. Well, this 6th hole's 538 yards, the first par 5 on the golf course, and there's glory here. I mean, you can get home in 2, you could make eagle, but there's water, there's peril as well, all along that right side of the green. We lost this one to the left. Long drive, but a bad lie.
Wicked.
Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Five feet now for birdie. Okay, nicely played. That's in for birdie here at 6. He's got it to 25 under par now. 484-yard par 4-7. This is another case where you have to put it in a good spot off the tee. You see those fairway bunkers left and right, so it's tight. The best option is to go down the left side because that'll give you a good angle coming in for your approach shot. And that will do just fine. So, Iona, this his second from the fairway.
128 is the number we're looking at. Pin tucked in the front left-hand portion of the green today.
This from 7 feet. Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. He'll remain at 25 under. This is a good hole, this par 5-8. It's a monster, better than 600 yards. If you're one of the big hitters, you might be able to get home in 2. Otherwise, you just want to play the angles here. If you do it correctly, you can get out of here with a 4. Gonna work this up that left-hand side.
There's certainly a lot of different ways to play a par 5. You're gonna have to figure out the best way to play this par 5 using 3 shots to reach the green. Par 5s too, they're the ones you really want to make birdie on, but the second shot, that's gone into that bunker. It's an awkward third. Now that's actually a pretty good shot, really. I know that's not exactly close to the hole, but out of the fairway bunker, safely on deck.
This one of the longest putts you can have on a golf course, though it is for birdie. right about 9 feet here to the hole. Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll remain at 25 under. Finishing out this front side with a good one, 474-yard par 4. This is one where you can't just air it out. There is a creek running across the fairway, and it's 315 yards away, so if you're one of those really long hitters, you have to be kind of careful. And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. Now this for birdie.
And this coming just slightly back up the hill, but the thing he's got to watch out for, it's definitely going to move to his right.
Nah, that might have been a little more break than he was expecting, as that one winds up undercutting the hole. Okay, that's in for his par here at the 9th, and he'll go out in 36. It's an even par front side. Here now at the 513-yard 10th. Longest par 4 on the course. This slight dogleg right offering another stunning view of the New York skyline in the distance. Back 9, here we go. That'll wind up the right side of the fairway. Nothing wrong with that. This will require the full attention. A huge swing left to right on this putt. Just try to get it in there close. Safely in. It's a par here at the 10th. And pars will be no problem from here on out, as this will remain a full 10-shot lead. Next up, the 250-yard par 3 11th, water down the left. Fairway is cut all the way to the green, so you can roll or bounce your tee shot all the way to the putting surface. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass. Now a second to this par 3. Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and pars are fine at this point with this tournament well in hand. So here at the 12th at 431 yards, you can see you have an option. It is a split fairway, but the best way to come at it is from the left side. That'll give you access to just about every hole location on this green. This one starting up that left side. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Good chance to get one in close from here. This, his second. Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
That's okay, but a little work left for the bogey.
Maybe more than a little, and it is definitely outside the leather.
Good putt there. It's a bogey 5 here at the par 4. But fortunately, this one still well in hand. Kind of takes your breath away, doesn't it? The Statue of Liberty in the distance. Then it's time to focus because there's a chance for a birdie here, maybe even an eagle. This 563-yard par 5 13th is reachable into, but beware, there's some water in play here as well. That one's going to hit hard, get a little bit of run out, and that is going to wind up just fine. Got every bit of that fluid all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. Knocked this one in, and that will have been a perfectly played hole with 2 superb shots to this point. Oh yeah, that's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. What a cool little hole this is. In fact, it is the signature hole here at Liberty National. Par 3 14, just 150 yards, but all sorts of problems out there. Look at where that is going to wind up. That is as good as it gets. Coming off the eagle, this for birdie. Easy does it there. It's a birdie at 14. And stop the presses if you've heard this before. He's well on his way to yet another victory on the year. Onward to the 481-yard par 4 15th tough driving hole. This tee shot has to find the fairway between 2 fairway bunkers. Hit it straight. Boy, he's in a nice little groove right now. Played the last couple of holes in 3 under par, and he's got another in the fairway here. From the fairway nota, this his second.
160 gets him to the hole, pinned just on the front edge.
You can't go wrong with finding the middle of the green. That's well done. This one is all about touch and feel and creativity. Coming down that huge slope, though it is a birdie putt. Yeah, that's good putt. That was a slippery one, but that's well done. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. He'll remain at 27 under. Absolutely love this hole. This is a reachable par 4. It's 325 yards to 16. There's that waste bunker plus the water running down the right side. Look, if you hit the proper tee shot, you could have a hole to remember here. You could make eagle, but if you miss it, you're not guaranteed a par, that's for sure. Well, that's on a pretty good line so far. Drivable par 4, not for most in this field, but for this guy, yes, he has just knocked it on. What a shot. Yeah, that's good pace. Just a little offline, but not too bad from that far away. From 4 feet for birdie. Pure roll there. That is down for a birdie here at 16. And this one was over a while ago. This is just a walk in the park now. Here's a chance for birdie. The 17th, 445 yards. You can see it's just a little wider than most of the fairways here at Liberty National. Put your drive in play, and you'll have a short iron in. Good chance to make a 3. Showing no signs of a let-up here. This tournament seemingly under control as that's in the fairway here at 17. From the fairway, Iona, this is second.
Yeah, the pin, 136 is the number we're looking for. Pin all the way at the back. He can fly it the full way.
Well, had a good lie in the fairway, but couldn't do anything with it. That comes up woefully short. Okay, safely on the putting surface out of the sand. Would have maybe liked to run that up a little further, but that's not the worst shot in the world. Nope. That one finished off for bogey here at 17. But fortunately, this one still well in hand. What a great way to finish here at Liberty National. Big par 4 at 490 yards with a great view of the big city. That's Lower Manhattan in the distance. All right, back to the golf course. Deep bunkers on the left and New York Harbor on the right. It is all about accuracy on this final tee shot. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green.
Well, the ball's finished up okay, but look how it got there.
Gonna have to be a little careful with this one. It's for birdie. Yeah, long distance for birdie here at 18. Just a marvelous performance, Frank. Look, I know you love EA Sports. You play all the games. You might win Madden football by double digits, right? It is football. But in golf, double-digit victories, that's rare. That doesn't happen a whole lot.
You're right. It looked like we were playing Madden away. It was like, instead of touchdown after touchdown, it was, knock it to a foot, knock it to another foot, another birdie, another eagle. Just incredible. They just boat raced the field.
So for Frank Nobilo, notably gave the third, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds, I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. So long, everyone.